Plot twist, your boundaries aren't the problem, your lack of confidence in them are. Hey, hi, hello. Welcome back to another episode of the Solitude series. Give me your hand. Give it. I want to hold it. I want to hold it when I say this. Your boundaries, your values, your personal style, everything about you, girly, that's not the problem. Your lack of self-confidence is. Okay, so I want to talk about self-confidence because I got dressed today. I'm not even going to play with you. I don't feel the most confident this morning. I feel annoyed with the shit that hangs out. I feel annoyed that I gained weight before I decided to get back down to like this physique. I feel annoyed that I still have 10 pounds ish of fat that I want to turn into muscle because I'm sick of it. And down here, she's even worse, girls. Okay? She likes to hide. She likes to hide and make me sound like a in my head bitch, but I'm not the one. She's real and she gets on my damn nerves. And I don't feel confident this morning, but the show must continue. And so we are going to talk about why your self-confidence is blocking you from your opportunities, it's blocking you from decision making, and it's keeping you stunted. So here's the thing. You might be asking yourself, well, if you're that insecure, like, why don't you just change clothes? And the reality is because I've been out here for an approximate 5 minutes and the back of my back is sweating, girl. The comfort, the need for cotton, the need for do not put shit on my armpits because I'm just going to sweat under it is real. It's true. I was also wearing the same shirt. I was wearing the same shirt from Friday. So I wanted to change. And this is what I wanted to change into. I plan on cutting the grass after this. So this has a functional purpose, right? I didn't just put this on to like body check myself. I put this on because I got yard shit to do after this and I'm hot doing this right now. And so when I sat down, I obviously knew that changing was an option that I could pick. It's something that I could go do. But here's the thing, and here's where confidence starts to get in the mix. I don't know if you make YouTube videos, okay? But lighting is the bane of my existence. You can even see every time I sit down here, the light brighter, not brighter, brighter, not brighter. The sun's coming from over there. I don't sit facing that way because guess what? This wall is even less interesting to look at than this wall. So why am I saying that? What does that have to do with getting dressed? Well, good question. I would love to keep you on track. So why I'm talking about lighting and getting dressed and being able to go get redressed and da 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 is that making YouTube videos is already enough of a production for me. The idea of spending 5, which will probably end up being 10, which will probably end up being 15 minutes on trying to get dressed, knowing that I have already told myself in my head, you can't wear something like this. You're not allowed to wear clothes like this. So it needs to be covering enough, but not covering enough so that you can sweat in peace, but you can only look a certain way. You know what I mean? Like I'm going back to the closet with something in my mind that is saying like my body doesn't look good or my clothes don't fit my body well or I don't know how to dress myself. Whatever negative remark I'm having when I'm feeling aggravated. And now I'm in my closet with this weird like negative energy toward myself trying to pick out an outfit. And listen, I've been in this situation too many times to know that it's not going to work because the problem isn't the outfit. This outfit matches, this outfit fits my body, this outfit is made of cotton, this outfit meets all of the things that I need it to meet. That's why I picked it out. The problem isn't the clothes, it's how I feel about my body today. Because this morning in the bathroom when I was getting changed, I was feeling extra skinny. And then I sat down and I saw how body fat just naturally sits there. And that didn't make me feel extra skinny. And that annoyed me for a moment. But guess what? It's not my clothes problem. It's me having to have the self-confidence to know that realistically my body looks the same as I see it in the mirror as it does right now sitting down. It's just a different angle, girl. It's the same body, it's the same body composition. It's everything is the same. Nothing has changed. I'm just seeing myself in a different light or from a different angle. And at that point, I have two choices. I can either accept that this is what my body looks like in this outfit from this angle, or I can, I guess, choose to refuse that and go try to find an outfit that makes me feel more confident sitting down while also not being an oversized t-shirt, because those are sweat factories when it's this damn humid out like it is this morning. It's not a wardrobe malfunction. It's a self-confidence thing. There's been a lot to deconstruct, and honestly, I still have a lot more to deconstruct, you know? I would honestly love to be in a position where I sit down and see this, and I just know my body so well. I know to expect this. Because at the end of the day, why do I sit down and don't expect the belly fat that I have on my belly? It's giving, why don't you know your body well enough to know what to expect from it? And it's not just clothes or outfits that my lack of self-confidence or radical self-acceptance has held me back from. My lack of self-confidence has also, what is that word? Mangled? Gotten in the way of my relationships. There have been relationships in the past that I have just stayed in for way too long, brother, because I didn't have the self-confidence to just say, sorry, girl, this isn't for me anymore. Much love to you. Let's maybe try to reconnect later, but right now, it ain't my thing. I was so afraid that speaking to someone like that would come off as such foreign language, and that the trust wouldn't be there to like take a step back and know that we're allowed to reconvene in the future, that I just never said anything. And now guess what? That friendship is over, and that option is there, but it's been unspoken. We never got to have the conversation of, I need a break right now, but I love you, and I want to be there for you, and I want to be in your life because you're an inner circle person. I'm not doing well right now, and I need a break. We didn't have that. And honestly, I'm going to take the accountability to say we didn't have that because I wouldn't put myself out there enough. I wasn't comfortable enough with knowing that I am the friend that will need breaks, but you can always call me, girl. You can always text me, girl. But at the time, because I didn't know myself well enough as a person, I didn't know myself well enough as a friend, I didn't know what I expected friends to do, what I expected inner circle people to do, what I expected just individuals to do. And so my relationship didn't get to be set up in the specific, unique way that I think I can best be friends towards people, because I wouldn't even offer the different structure. Because I was so insecure in offering that type of friendship. I was so insecure of breaking the mold and the sort of expectations that I think both of us just kind of had for the friendship, right? But I often wonder, like, did we both hold those expectations because we had genuinely put thought into what it meant to be friends? Or were we just both going forward with how we were taught to be friends and then the vibes? I wish that I would have given myself the ability to get what I needed out of the friendship. And what I mean by that is I am a person who really appreciates feedback. My husband and I know if we get into any type of misunderstanding, and I don't even mean a disagreement, I mean we're not on the same page, I will literally be like, why aren't you on the same page? What's going on? What do I need to explain to you? How do we get on the same page? How did we get off the same page? Why didn't you turn the page? What happened? I didn't turn the page. What's going on? We need to talk about this. And he knows that, like, yeah, in the let's get married handbook, no one ever said that your wife could just start being like, what's going on? Why aren't we on the same page? And start like spazzing out, because I literally do that. But he knows, and we know, because of the unique aspects of our relationship that we have embraced, that letting me be spazzy in the moment and sitting there and go, It's going to help because we're going to talk about it. We're not going to argue about it. He allows me the space to be like from the jump, and we can talk about it, and we can talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it until I feel like we are on the same page, and then I can be cool. And so now my husband knows, like, hey, I'm not saying that you are the problem, and I'm willing to acknowledge if I'm the problem. I'm just saying it because we need to convene and talk and get caught up. And like, that's the thing, is I'm comfortable enough with who I am to be that way around him. I'm confident enough in my methods to say, hey, even if this might not help you, it's gonna help me, and I'm one of the people in this relationship, so I need the help right now. That's just that, and it might look different, and we might talk differently in arguments or just in deep discussion than you and yours, or how you learned that you're supposed to talk about things, but like, I don't care, because I know that the individualized, unique methods that we're using are for us, and so they're going to work, regardless of if they look weird or unhelpful or whatever the fuck. And so when I think about that in my friendships, I can see how my lack of radical self-acceptance and my lack of self-confidence is keeping me from bringing my unique needs to problem solving to the table. And especially in previous friendships, it was harming me. Instead of feeling like I could talk to my friends about the teeny tiny things that just not even bothered me, but honestly just like made me go, that a pattern I'm about to start noticing? I do have to take ownership for that. My friendships were hurting me because I wasn't speaking out as many times as I wanted to, because I felt like that would be annoying, or that maybe they wouldn't be my friend anymore, or that maybe they would call me names, call me controlling, call me bossy, say that I'm overacting, that I'm being too sensitive, right? All of which are characteristics that I don't believe truly encapsulate who I am, but I'm so tired of having to fight and dismantle that instead of showing people who I truly am and saying, hey, it doesn't have to be serious, but I just want to make sure we're on the same page, girl. Like, you did this, and I don't know, I just felt really activated, or I felt like however, and I just wanted to talk through it. We're not fighting. We're actually giving me the reassurance and the validation that I need in order to continue to feel secure and comfortable in this friendship. My bad. But my fear of being mislabeled or name called or just misunderstood, just not being seen by the people who I expect to see me and work with me, was overbearing me so much that I just wouldn't say anything. And so suddenly something that was like one or two things that bothered me, that I just would go, it's not big enough. You're not allowed to talk about it. Don't bring it up. You're not allowed to put actions behind those thoughts. You need to just get over it. We're then turning into 25 things. And at that point, I can't get over it. And now I've blocked you. And I didn't have to do that. I could have talked to you about it. I could have let you know how I felt. I could have been confident enough in who I am and what I need and how I operate, and said, fuck it if you don't like it, right? This is for me just as much as it is for you. If you want to be my friend, you need to be able to move through moments like this. Sorry, it's just what I expect out of friends. And if you're not willing to move through moments of conflict with me, with vulnerability, honesty, compassion, and a chill attitude about it, then we shouldn't be friends. Because I'll just block you. That being said, I think this is a good stopping place. You made it this far. Thanks so much, baddie. Go ahead and leave me a sparkle emoji down below. And while you're there in the comment section, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will connect and reflect in the next one.